Well, good afternoon and welcome back to, or welcome to, if it's your first visit, my channel. I'm Rob. So, where are we today? Well, I've parked up in Sykeside campsite, which is, I'm not sure what it's officially known as, but it's near Brothers Water. And because my collarbone, as you remember from the last video, it's only the second time out this, so I'm not going for a mega hike again, because it was pretty sore last time. I want to take it steady. I've also packed a bit lighter this time, left the drone at home, so it feels okay actually at the moment, but it's only about a 3-mile walk I'm going on. It's going to be steep though, I think, so I'm going up to Red Screes today. So I've not camped up there before, but it's a decent little trek, and it's a cracking view once you're at the top, and plenty of spots to camp, because I have hiked up there before. So I'll give you a little bit of a 360 where I am at the moment. Stunning valleys, it's absolutely fantastic, love it here. I say I can park at Sykeside campsites for £2.50, which means your car's safe, off the road, and just a better place to leave it than parked in a lay-by where it might get pranged or nicked or broken or whatever. So right, it's 21 degrees, bit of a gentle breeze, it's supposed to be a bit cooler tonight, so I've got my shorts at the moment, but they are zip off pants, so I've got the other halves to zip on later when it gets chilly. And I'm in the Hileberg tonight, bit of a palace compared to, well, not size wise but security wise. I'm a bit later at arriving today than normal. I arrived at about 10 to 5, which I wasn't planning on arriving quite so late, but couldn't find my sunglasses. I had them on the last camp, so I've obviously put them down somewhere at home, because I definitely had them in the car when I set back off home. But yeah, I'm a bit peeved. I mean, fortunately it's fairly hit and miss with the sun. It's warm, but sort of the clouds are making it bearable, but hopefully it'll stay that way. So I've stuck a hat in case it gets really bad, but just missed my sunnies. What a rookie mistake. But they'll turn up, no doubt. Right, onwards and upwards. So the hill in front of you, or mountain as it is Red Screes. As you can see, it's not mega high. I think it's just short of 800 metres, which isn't like silly high, but it's quite straight up. It's kind of, well, you see where I am now, I'm just gradually climbing up this path, which is a very steady incline, so I think when I get to the bit where I have to start climbing, it's going to go pretty vertical, a bit like last week when I was at going up to Stickle Gill. I think it's going to hit a bit like that. I think it pretty much walks alongside the beck all the way up, so I've got some water with me, but because it's another hot one, I'm going to gather some. Just a bit more spare, just to be on the safe side. Oh, there is a tarn at the top, but having seen various videos of people skinny dipping in there, I don't want to be drinking out of it if I can help it. I'd rather take some running water where possible. So right, get another 360 of this valley again. I think the temperature's just right, because I got out of the car and I thought, oh, it's not as warm as I thought, but it's set to about 20 degrees. The breeze has dropped again now, but according to mountain forecast, the top of Red Screes tonight is going to be about 8 to 10 degrees, which is still pretty warm in it. So I've only got my Corus quilt again that I had the other week. So this time I'm in the Hileberg, just because I thought the weather was going to be a bit sketchy. It said it might rain, and I thought I'd rather be in the Hileberg in a proper tent if it's going to rain. If it's going to be mega warm, I can vent it to the max. So, you alright, mate? Yeah, right. So I've started the climb, and that's it behind me. I don't know if it shows just how steep it is, but it is pretty, look, pretty straight up. It's like up. Yeah. It's very steep. It's probably like, I don't know, probably not even half a mile, or maybe it is, but it's like up, straight up. But the views are getting better anyway as you get higher up. There's Brothers Water over there, you can just see it over there. So yeah, it's I'd say just a nice bit of a breeze, not quite enough, but then I don't want it to be too much because it'll get colder later on. So right, that hill's not going to climb itself. I bet I think I can hitch a ride on one of these sheep. One a little. Maybe not. Right, let's go. halfway up now, I think, hopefully. I don't think that's a false summit. I've stopped for some water, I've already said that, just because I'm not sure I'd have enough, even though there's a town up here. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, that wind's picked up a bit now. I've just realised I didn't bring my wind guard for the microphone, so hopefully you can hear me. It does say it's going to drop to about sort of 5 kilometres an hour later on, but it's probably about 10 now. Well, here anyway, see what we get at the top. So, over this wall, up Route 1, whichever was the quickest, well, or the easiest, which is probably the same thing, isn't it? Because it's all steep and it's all grass, there's no paths, there's no steps, there's no rocks, it's just really hard going. And it's a bit boggy, would you believe? I know they've had a bit of rain, but I would have thought it wouldn't have settled on here, but it's, yeah, very boggy. So fortunately my feet are fairly dry at the moment, and that's me just cursing the event. Now I'm going to stand in a big a big puddle up to my stomach probably. Right, better get a wriggle on before that sun goes down. Oh, I'll put the mockers on in there saying it was a false summit. Hopefully not a false summit, but it is, because this is the top I'm on. This is, I think it's might be middle dod, but I've got to go up there. It's not much further, but you know when your legs start to decide that it's no time to stop. Still get my fitness back, slowly but surely. I'm not dying, I could go on forever to be fair, but that Route 1 straight up there was, I didn't do the chimney route, which is over that way I think, sorry, over that way, because that is straight up, and plus I don't know how bad it is to be fair, I've never done it with a rucksack, so I thought if it's more of a scrambly route, I don't mind scrambling when you've got a heavy rucksack, there's always a bit of an extra risk, so I thought I won't go that way, I'll go this way thinking it was easier. And to be honest with you, I lost my route on the path fairly much straight away, so I kind of came off and did a bit of off-piste as I like to do. I ended up just going straight up, found the path again, so I'm back on the path now, so it's a bit easier. So even this bit that's going up there, it's on a path, so it's not going to be too bad. Again, it's probably quite windy up here, not terrible, but I don't know if you can hear me. But yeah, it's all good. So that just means I'll be ready for my brew. Definitely 100% when I get to the top. And hopefully, the sun's out, it's a bit cloudy, but I've still got plenty of sun. I don't think the sun's going down till 8:30ish tonight. So whether we've got a sunset, I'm not sure, because I haven't worked out my bearings. And that all depends on the clouds as well. So I shall bring you back when I'm somewhere up there with the tent set up. Catch you in a bit. Well, I've made it to the top. As I sort of suspected, I'm not on my own. I know it's quite a popular summit, is this one. So you'll just see as I come around with the camera here, someone there by the tarn. So, doesn't matter though, it's big enough, there's plenty of room. I just hope you don't feel like being sociable, because I don't, well, you know me. I don't come on walks to make friends. I come here for solitude, so hopefully everyone will come and chat and join in. So we shall see. Catch you in a bit. So I'm at the top, and despite not being on my own, it's still pretty peaceful. I mean, there's one other guy, as you can see over there. I can see his tent just beyond mine. I'm not overly bothered, to be honest with you, because you know I normally don't like to camp near people, but I'm not going to go spend hours looking for another campsite just to be, well, a camp spot just to be further away from someone else. Not that I asked, and it's a cracking little spot here. I'll keep myself to myself, and he'll probably keep himself to himself. So it's all good. So I'll give you some panoramic views because it's absolutely stunning. Got views over just about all of the Lake District. So that in the distance over there, I'll crop it if you can see it a bit better. I think that might be Coniston, possibly. Sorry, over there, just you can see it there. And that's Windermere. You can just see it in the distance again. I could be wrong. Like I say, I'm pretty sure that's Windermere, but I'm not sure about that one. But I'm guessing it's Coniston. And you can't quite see all the other side there because I'm just hidden by a couple of peaks, but we've got Brothers Water on the other side and Ulls Water. Might take a walk over in a bit. But yeah, look at these stunning views. I do love being on the top of a mountain because you just get that all around panorama view where you can just see everything. So I'm going to get a brew on and bring you back for a brew with a view. A brew with a view? A brew with a view even. I'll see you in a bit. I'll be honest with you, I've taken some pictures for a brew with a view, but I'm kind of spoilt for choice, so I don't know where to do a brew with a view for you today. So I think I'll just do a panorama. I don't think it'll come out properly on this camera because all these beautiful scenes are quite a way away, and I'll try and crop it, but I don't think it'll come out. But so, brew with a view. Cheers, everybody. Well, the temperature's dropped significantly and it's now 7 degrees. So yeah, it's a bit bloody chilly, to be honest with you, compared to what I had last week when it was like, I don't know, didn't drop below 18 degrees all night. So yeah, tucking into my squished chicken bacon pasta salad, I think. Keep me ticking over. I've got another brew on the go. So yeah, it's all good. Well, that might give you an indication of how cold it is up here now, because my battery just went, and you know, for summer that's quite a rare thing for a GoPro battery to go. I don't use it that much, so it's definitely because it's cold. I'd say 7 degrees it was when I last checked, and that's while the sun's still out. So it could be a chilly one tonight. I may have made the mistake of bringing my duvet rather than my, you know, it's not my duvet, my quilt, Corus quilt, rather than my sleeping bag. But I think it'd be all right. Well, there's not what I can do about it anyway, so I can batten down the hatches, and I've got my long johns, so hopefully it'll be alright. So I'm just going to have my tea, and then hopefully get some... oh, actually the sun's going down, so I'm going to go get some sunset photography and set my camera up. So hopefully I'll get that in a bit. So, catch you in a bit, bye. Well, it's 9:15 now, and the sun's pretty much gone in, or down, should I say. It's still 7 degrees, but I reckon it's going to be a chilly one tonight. If it's been 7 while the sun's been out up here, then I think it's definitely going to be a chilly one. Might settle down for bed soon, to be honest with you. Always knackers me out as well, camping, like, especially hiking up a big bloody hill like that. Yeah. And I've not got much of an internet connection either, so I can't sort of play on my phone much really. So anyway, I'll probably bring you back before turning completely, because I'm going to have a bit of a potter about and see how it looks like we're going to get a very clear night, so we might get some stars, might not. Catch you in a bit. Hi, good evening. Well, a little bit later than planned for my last check-in. It's such a clear night. I've been out stargazing and trying to take some pictures of the stars and just chilling, and it is chilly, but you know, you kind of just like, I lost myself in the moment, as Chandler would say. Yeah, I've just been out for, well, I thought I'd be out for 10 minutes just because it was a bit chilly, but just, it's so clear. And in summer, I know we're back into summer now, but in summer it's quite rare to get such a clear night in the lakes when it's been a sunny day, to actually still get some stars. So every time I've been out before, it's kind of never really got fully dark, so you've not really seen decent stars. I wish I brought my proper cameras in really, because the ones I've taken on the iPhone nowhere near do it justice. Hopefully I might have got one or two decent ones. If so, I'll put them in for you to have a look at. If not, I won't. And I shall see you in the morning. Sunrise is about 6 o'clock-ish, so hopefully we're up for that. And as I'm in a fairly busy spot, I suppose I'll have to be up and gone fairly quickly. So, right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Well, it's a bit of a cloudy one this morning. No great sunrise. I've been up for about half an hour. I'm just having a brew and my usual Rice Krispie Squares for breakfast. Breakfast of champions, obviously. I'll give you a little bit of a
I'll look out the tent, see what you think. It's fairly breezy, but not that cold, about 8 degrees I think. It's not too shabby. There's my campmate over there in the distance, just up by the trig point, chilling. I think he must be a YouTuber because he seems to be taking a lot of clips as well. I should have asked him what channel he is. So if you're watching this, hope you enjoyed your camp and I didn't snore and keep you awake. Got a chat with the lad who was camping on next to me, not next to me, just over there. And I've got a new follower, so I forgot to get his name to be fair, so if you're watching, thanks for saying hello and thanks for being decent and thanks for a new subscriber. So right, here we go, leave no trace shot. Just my rucksack, bit of flat grass. But like I say, I've had worse places to camp. I mean, like I say, I know I said last time I'm not a tarn camper. Does this count? I mean, it's on top of a mountain, and tarns generally aren't on the tops of mountains. So does it count? If it does, it's only at my second or maybe third. So maybe I'm a tarn camper. Maybe I just camp anyway. Maybe it doesn't matter. It wasn't bothered about labels. So it's time to hopefully find a slightly easier way down than I came up yesterday because I was hard enough coming up. So I don't want to go down that way because it's got mountain rescue written all over it. So I'm going to try and find the path and go down a slightly easier way. So I'll bring you back shortly. See you in a bit. It's amazing what just dropping down a little bit of altitude can make in sort of temperature. I've literally been walking barely 10 minutes. So I'm off the top of Red Screes. I'm literally, well, literally just that far. That's the, see over there? That's the trig point. So I've not come far at all, but it's already warming up and sort of dropped out that wind now. It's still a bit of a breeze, but compared to up there where it was getting quite windy, it's loads warmer. So should I promise to go for a dip? Probably not. It's still pretty cold. So I don't know. Last time was more of a given because it was like red hot and it's like you're coming out and you're going to be sitting in red hot weather, so it's not so bad when you're a bit chilly. But this one's a bit, it's probably about 8 or 9 degrees, which means the water won't be that warm. So I don't know. I suppose I've got the option, if we go in a mountain stream and there's flowing water, then yeah, it'll be colder water because it's moving water. If we go in a brother's water, which is the lake just there, that's still water, so it might have conducted a bit more heat from the sun, so it might be a bit warmer, but I don't know. We'll see. I have a sneaky feeling I'm just going to bottle it. I'm about halfway down now. Mid-layer's off because I'm sweating like a pig. Might have to take my trousers off into my shorts soon. But just thought I'd introduce you to the new friends I've met. It's not often you see cows. I mean, you see sheep on the hills all the time, don't you? But it's not often you see cows this high up. I mean, they're not in a bottom field or anything. They are literally halfway up Red Screes. She's a strange one. Hopefully they're friendly and will let me pass without any trouble. But if not, this could be the last video I ever record. So I'll watch this space. Now then. You alright? Oh, I'll leave you to it. Clearly, no one wants to talk to me when they're having the morning movement, do they? So, I think this path takes me kind of right back to the main road, and I kind of don't want to go that way because I want to possibly go back near the beck. There's kind of two becks that run down either side. There's, you can't quite see it, there's one that runs down this side, sort of in the valley alongside the road, and there's this one here. You just can see it just there, runs down. I think that's called Beck, which probably roughly translated from Old English means cold beck. So I don't want to go in that one. I don't want to go in Brothers Water, which is over there. So it's just past the campsite a little bit further. So I don't know. I am getting pretty warm now and it's a lot warmer. Although there's that sneaky breeze and it's not as sunny as it was. So yeah, I know I'm making excuses. We should just start like calling my videos "Will he or won't he wild swim?" And we should all take bets at the beginning, or you guys should take bets. It should be like a new game show. Anyway, while I'm on chuntering, I just wanted to mention
my friend Anthony Johnson, who's got his own channel, Anthony Johnson, check it out. Does lots of walks in the Peak District, etc. Bit of wild camping. We've been trying to get out together for a wild camp. He gave me a shout out last week on his camp, so I thought I'd return the favour. But we've been trying to get out together for a wild camp and do a bit of YouTube collaborations for a while. And, well, not just collaborations, just to meet up, because we've kind of been following each other and got quite friendly over the last year or two. It's just nice to meet up. We always chat online and always watch each other's videos and stuff. Oh, it's a dead end. Yeah, so it's been nice to sort of get to know him. So it'd be nice to get out on a camp, but due to my shifts and him being away when I'm off and vice versa from working, it's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you, so we've not got out yet. But we will do, Anthony, I promise, before the end of summer. So we've not got long now. Much colder than last week. Oh, but I'm doing it. There's so much swimming going on. Oh, bloody hell. Right. God, that's cold. Right, done. So let's go back in a bit. It's a man up, don't I? It's very, very cold. What else have we been doing on a Friday morning? No, that's definitely it. It's so cold. I know I'm soft, but that was cold. Like, compared to last week, that was, I would say, comparing it to all previous swims, that wasn't far off New Year's Day in Gaddings Dam. That was icy cold. It's running water, isn't it? It's always worse. Should have just gone to Brothers Water, it'd probably been much better. But it's woken me up, cleared away all the sweat. I might have cracking a little spot. Right, definitely woken me up that. I'm bloody cold to the bones now, so I didn't stay in too long. About another mile walk to the car, maybe a bit longer. I don't think I'd have done that so cold if it had been any further to walk, because I can't feel my toes now. All good fun, good for the circulation and all that, and the vaso something or other, I don't know. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Woohoo! I know I'm a bit of a softie when it comes to getting in the water, but I do it. And there's some people out there that can just do it and pretty hardcore, but I've never been a fan of the cold. Last week when I did it, I'd come out from a red hot day, and it was the water was cool but not too bad, and I could spend time in it. It was all right. But today, that was cold. I mean, it's not that warm out, to be fair, and the temperature's not been as hot this week. So, but yeah, the trouble is when you get in running water, it's always that bit colder. And I know I make a fuss out of it, but to be fair, I did it. I'm quite pleased with myself today, because I was umming and ahhing thinking, oh, it's going to be cold, and because I'm soft, I thought I'd bottle it, but managed to do it, and I'm pleased with myself. And to be honest with you, it's woken me up, and I feel a million times better. But despite having about 3 Rice Krispie squares for breakfast this morning and a caramel Tunnocks bar, I'm still hungry. So I don't know if that water's made me hungry or what, but I don't have to go find somewhere to get a bacon butty or something. Might have a ride into Ambleside maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Depends if I can be bothered. So there you go, that's 2 camps in a row. I've done 2 swims in a row. I might not have stayed in very long this time, but I got in, and honestly, flipping freezing. I should have taken the temperature reading, shouldn't I? But I think the official temperature gauge said bloody freezing. So I'm on the wrong side of the stream now. I need to find the footpath, because it doesn't exist on this side. I'm kind of like off-roading it. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I'll ring you back when I find the footpath. See you in a bit. Right, I'm not a million miles from the car now, to be fair, almost done. So it's probably a good place to sign off before I get to too much civilization, because you know me, I'm a bit shy when, well, most YouTubers don't like filming when there's other people about because you feel a bit silly. So hope you enjoyed this one. Shame I didn't get a sunrise, and a shame it's been a bit cloudy, but now it's coming out beautiful. Typical, after I've already been out, you know, swimming in the freezing cold pond. But yeah, it's been a good one. That's it, it could be a while before I get out again, so thank you as always for watching. If you've liked it, please give it the thumbs up. Give me a follow if you don't already follow. And if you think anybody you know might like it, give it a share or tell your friends about me, because it'd be great to grow the channel a bit more. It's growing steadily, but like I say, I'm not doing it for a living, but it's just nice to have a few more followers. I love sharing my adventures, simple as that. I'm not out to make money from this at all. So, well, you know, if I get any sponsorship then so be it, but you know, I'm not out to make money. I'm happy with my job. Couldn't do this full time, no way. But anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, which could be a while, I'll see you in the next one. See you later.